Guys, so in this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to create an AI chatbot in Python using the Gemini API key. So let me show you guys the chatbot we're going to be building. So let me run that program. Python chatbot.py. So it will just have an input. So if I say hi, okay, you'll say hello. But this is just for like it's just a log message. It won't keep repeating all the time. But yeah, hi, and it says hello. I can assist you today. Generate some Ruby code. It can also generate a code. So look, there we go. So it generates some code. So this is all coming from the Gemini Pro API key. So I could say who is Bill Gates, and it might take some time. Well, but there we go. Bill Gates is an American person, and all this things over here. So without a doubt, let's just get directly into today's YouTube video. Okay guys, so first I'm going to show you how to get the Gemini API key. So you just go into the search bar and you just type in Gemini API key. If you just do that, and then you could click on this first one, this first link, and then brings you to this page. And then you have to click on get API key, create API key, and then you have to like generated language client and create API key in existing project, and it will generate an API key for you. So there we go, it generates an API key. I'm gonna blur mine out. So once you get it, let's go into VS Code. So I'm just gonna be going over the code. I'm not gonna write it from scratch. Okay, so we have we're just importing this library. So if you don't have this installed, open up iTunes and then say pip install Google generative AI. Google generative AI. And then it will do it. Clear everything out. And now let's continue VS Code. So you're gonna import this, and over here you're gonna have your API key. So this is my old API key. So I'm not gonna put my new one, but for you guys, you just define this variable and put the API key you got, and yeah, this is just a variable, and this is just an import. So this is genai.configure. So whenever we're using this library, we have to configure the API key. So over here, we're configuring the API key. So we're defining a variable called API key in lowercase, and we're giving it a value of this API key. And then we're creating a model variable, and the model is going to be what version of the Gemini API key, like normal Gemini or Gemini Pro, Gemini Advanced. So for this one, you could do whichever one you want. I did Gemini Pro because I had the latest version. And then we're defining a variable called chat, where this model, the Gemini Pro, will start the chat, and there's a variable called history, which is an empty list and stores like all the chat. And then we have a while loop. There will be a question variable which will have an input saying you, like I mentioned earlier. And then if the question is like if the question has nothing in it, and then we're just gonna stop the chat. That's gonna be break. And the response is gonna be that the chat is gonna send a message for the to answer this question, okay? And it's gonna print it in a new line, and then it will also print bot as a response.text. So it will print the message that the chatbot replied in text, and it will also print it in a new line. So once you do all of this, you could go open up iTunes, and then you could just try it out. So Python chatbot.py, and there you go, you have your chatbot. So let me just actually go ahead and delete my API keys so no one else can use mine. And yeah, there we go. I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.